Hello, hi, my name is Keith and I come from Thailand. I also have been playing Go for around 13, 14 years as well. At the moment, I am running one of the biggest children Go Academy in Thailand called IQ Up. I have been teaching Go for the past, if I can remember it correctly, maybe around 10 years already. I started Go when I was around 23 after, or 22, 23, I can't really remember. After I graduated from college, I spent my childhood in Australia. By the time I came back to Thailand, this Go game was a seriously big hit. Okay, so and as far as I concerned, so I was one of those geek who really likes to play Go. So I started to learn, started to pick up Go when I was in Thailand. Okay, since at that time, as I just told you that I just graduated, so I had lots of free time back then. So what can I say? The more I learn Go, I find myself deeply hooked. Okay, or I could even probably say obsessed or like addicted to Go. I think it's a great game. Okay, I myself have experienced the positive effects from my own playing. I think I was pretty hot-headed. Okay, I was a very impatient, person, and many other traits which I would probably don't want to mention. But after playing Go, I feel that I have become a better version of myself. And I was glad. Okay, it was a joy of life. Okay, that to discover that you could do more, you could be more. Okay, so with that in mind, in my journey of learning Go, I was also a teacher. Okay, it was my passion because I always wanted to be a teacher. I was trying every way to become a teacher. So when I came back to Thailand, since my English was kind of okay, I suppose, so I found that I could use this skill, I could deploy it and use it to find work. So yeah, my wish was granted. I became an English teacher back then. So anyway, back then, apart from teaching, okay, all the teachers, we have to find an activity to teach students. Depends on like what you're good at. If you're good at art, maybe you could run an art club. If you're good at soccer, maybe you could run a a soccer club. So something like that. The best part about it is that I always believe that in order to master something, okay, in order to be able to truly understand something, okay, you have to be able to teach, be able to deliver what you have learned. Okay, that's kind of like a proof of you acquiring something, if whether or not you truly understand something. Okay, so at that time I chose to run a Go club in primary school I was teaching. After a few months of tries and errors and a little bit of this and that, it turns out that the result, okay, or the output, which were my students, my very first batch of students, after a couple of months or maybe around half a year or maybe a year or two, I started to see like positive effects. Okay, for those who has been so impatient, has developed some kind of some kind of virtue, patience, a lot of compassion, a lot of discipline, a lot of many great traits that could only deliver me a joy of life. Because I know that I was doing something good, like doing great things to the community, teaching great stuff to the next generation, and plus you could kind of see the positive effect in such a short matter of time. So at that time I felt great joy in teaching. Okay, I have already had lots of passions with teaching, but with teaching Go, it's not a subject. okay? It is kind of like a philosophy of life, or like the way of life, the way you could do things, the way, the art of thinking, a part of you trying to become the better version of you. It is seriously a great joy, okay? So after my first batch, after I've been teaching my first batch for around a year or two, I think I found what I wanted to do. At that time, I think I seriously found what I wanted to do. So with my dream in hands, me pursuing it, I was really looking forward to opening up my own academy, okay? But with trying to make a living in Go in Thailand, it is totally different thing, okay? From having a solid, secure job. It was a big decision indeed, because I have to drop out everything. Okay, I have to drop out everything, and I have to give up a lot of things, a lot of opportunities to try to walk this path. But after trying, okay, I guess I heard this phrase, and I guess it was the right phrase. It says that, whatever you do what you love. The truth or the outcome will unfold itself. And I think I made it right choice. I have no doubt.
But as an adult, I really think that Go is a kind of like a language, okay? Because if you started off like really young, okay, at a very young age, okay, there are like a certain kinds of like skills that you can acquire if you started off at a really young age. But if you started off as an adult, I often find myself, okay, very, very hard to read moves, okay, as far 10 moves, 15 moves ahead. It is a little difficult, and it doesn't come very naturally, okay? But as I've been teaching Go for like many years, and I've already turned, I've already successfully produced or make 56, 57 of my students to become like dance players in Thailand. I only know that it is a very natural thing when you start learning Go at a young age. So I think it is a pretty advantage feat, okay, if you could learn Go at a very young age. The true nature or the heart of teaching Go is to be able to show the parents or be able to show the kids themselves that they could become a better person or like a better version of themselves, okay? So that is a really important task or a very important duty for a teacher that they have to achieve, okay? So that is a very, very hard thing. It is very challenging to do this in Thailand. I have experienced a great joy of life because to be able to teach, okay, or to be able to be the influence for someone's life and enhance them and change them into a positive way, okay? That is something I can say that I could be proud of. With that in mind, you not only teach Go or not just the techniques, okay, but you have to be able to deliver the philosophy, ways of Go that it has to offer everyone when they learn Go as well. Okay, so up until now, I'm running one of the biggest Go Academy in Thailand, one of the most influential Go Go school in Thailand. I'm very happy to taking my next step by producing these videos, and I hope with all my heart that it will be beneficial to Go learners in Thailand. So I wish to thank you, all my subscribers and all my friends from around the world and all my fellow Go players coming by, having a look. I'm not sure if I'm doing the right thing or if I make mistakes in all those clips I've produced. So please, you guys, please feel free to make any remarks or comments on privately or publicly. So I'm open to all opinions. So with the bottom of my heart, I would like to say khop kun krap, which means thank you very much for watching and for following, subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, or whatever it is. You are my inspiration and you are the source of my energy. So please, okay, I hope I am doing the right things and I hope I'm doing it okay. So any comments, please leave it below and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much.